video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Hit the like button. Let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Survivor Speaks. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let me see who we got up in here. I just need to let me take care of this banner. Y'all know I'll be doing 50,000, 11 things at one time, and so my banner is up from the other day. So I did not have no time to be messing around with today. I needed to be on time. So we're here. We're gonna start off. Just give me 1 second here. All right. So I actually am going to leave in because yesterday I couldn't put it up. So let's just keep in the banner FFS, Flesh of the Gods, because yesterday you guys did donate to the show, but it was a whole different situation. So I'm going to put it up now. Tag clouds, staying. I want to say, was ABOD? I don't think yesterday was ABOD. Okay, no Williams. Let me just take them out. All right, y'all. Today we are going to have a great show. Thank you all for coming. Let me see who is in the chat. Sapphire Ridge News, my boy. Hey, friend, what's going on? This is a great day. Oh, I'm going to have to look into that. Sapphire, I was, handling some things personally, so have been tapped out, like for the most part. Of today, because I had to take care of some things self-wise, but I'll definitely look into that when we're done with the live. I also want to say hi to some of the people over there on the Twitter. Hopefully the stream will not get turned off on Twitter today. I was on a different system for the last couple of days prior to this, and for some reason it was saying that the Twitter was disconnected. So hopefully we'll have a better chance today. So I did want to thank you all, everyone, for being here for this show. We have the celebrity stylist, Marco Hall, who's going to be in the house. We're going to have an intimate conversation, and then I'll go ahead and I will open up the floor, like, to anyone that has questions. You can put the questions in the chat. You can super chat. I will be looking at those first, of course. Twitter, I don't have. If you have questions for Mr. Hall, you would have to come over on the YouTube, because I don't have, right now, I can't see my Twitter screen. So let me just check and see where he is. And so how is everybody's day going? I see Sapphire Ridge is telling me that oh yeah, you know what? I did hear about that though, Sapphire. I heard about that one. The thing for me is, like, hey, Marco's here. That Marco is here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get Sapphire Ridge. We're gonna talk about that one a little A bit later, I have the great um, Marco Hall waiting, and I don't want to keep him waiting because he's a very busy man and he has things to do. I just want to give people a quick background. Marco Hall, he's going to probably chew me out once he's on. He is a fashion designer, but he's a celebrity fashion designer as well. He's so humble. He doesn't like the word celebrity. And I know he probably saw it somewhere and like, girl, what you talking about? I don't want to. Okay, so my daughter is sending me a message. Okay, hold on one second. Let me send her back. I make sure she's fine. Yeah. So, she, all right. So Marco Hall is. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I have to take care of my daughter to make sure she's good. So Marco Hall is a self-taught fashion designer. He's a designer to a lot of the stars. I want him to tell his own story. You have questions, like I said, you can either super chat, you can super chat questions, we'll ask him. And only thing that I'll add, okay, so hold on, my daughter, hold on. I just want to make sure I got her squared away. Okay, so he is self-taught. He's the stylist to many, uh, some great legends that have left us. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. It's my daughter. Oh, okay. So, all right. So yeah, she was just telling me I had the wrong time. So he's self-taught, as I stated. He has a lot of he styled a lot of the greats, and I'm gonna let him tell that himself. And if uh, and if you and if you have any questions, we'll go ahead and ask Mr. Hall after we get his own story. So without further ado, let me bring him on because I do not want to keep him waiting. He's that important. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna bring on Mr. Marco Hall. Everybody, let me hold on. I gotta. It's my hold on. Wait, it's my clapping not working. Here we go.
You got a whole setup over there.
He he's fat. What? Yes, I do, sir. Because what I'm trying to do is listen. This is where I'm going to be. This is where I'm going to get my little coin from. You need to make you a channel. I already had spoke to Blair. I said, Blair, you trapping in China? You been in China how long, Blair? Girl, you turning out content already on you on Instagram. Put that over here. She got a page. I done went and did the research and everything. I said, girl, when you put these shoes out, these people's over here, they were going crazy. I said, have you read your comments? They still commenting on it. But Blair is Blair. She put some new stuff over there, but she's not really rocking with it like she should. But into you, hey, Mr. Hall, how you been
Hello.
too? Am I there?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
With this here situation, what's going on? What you got? You got he got enough to get a ponytail again.
I have a full ponytail. Thank you very much.
Listen,
I'm almost back. My head back here. My head's back here already.
oh my goodness. Child. Well, I like you with or without here. That's
I'm
not
going
a
without. I already took it
look,
off again. But
look,
anyway,
with
it's a whole other story.
look, look. I like you with or without here. You already know that. And anybody that just was like having issues because you have, you cut your hair. They wasn't for you. Ain't got that going whack.
My mom, my mother's was having issues with it.
But we're not talking about Paulie. Now stop. I don't want no smoke with Paulie. Hold on a minute. Let me put up. See, I've been testing this new system out. Not this one is not new, but I done took my tag on. Hold on. Let me update this. The secondary. Okay. Um. Let me put your name up here. Let's get some names up here. I'm like, hold on. Is it blank? Hold on. I'm not. Why is the size is so different? I'm not messing with. Well, I like that. His is in the lower third. Hold on, let me just fix this really
I'm about to leave you.
quick. You're not. You better not.
I have a party. I am so busy. I got too
I
much
know
going
you.
on.
I know you. I know you're busy. I know.
But you got me for a minute. You got me.
I better. It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be a whole situation on this internet. If you tell me. I'm not kidding. I'm not about kidding you. I'm just trying to make this name right. This name's supposed to be over here. What is the problem? I'm trying. I don't understand, but we're gonna get it right today. All right, here we are. I'm gonna just put it here because I don't know why they putting us together like that. I don't know.
I don't
I,
know.
and I'm working with a new system, so it's on. So anyway, let me just get started. So the first question, well, not the first question. The first thing I want to do is just open it up and let you tell the people who is Marco.
Marco Hall. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm Marco Hall,
Hi, Marco.
fashion designer who resides in Newark, New Jersey. My home is
Don't
Elizabeth, New Jersey, though. But you know, I ride down with Elizabeth, but Newark is my new home and my new place and my residence and where my boutique is, MH302. You come check it out on Halsey Street, downtown Newark, in the Art District. I hold it down.
mm-hmm. He
Anyway,
does and
I'm
does.
self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I am a teacher. I am a therapist. I'm everything you want to be when it comes to this game. Um,
He's
I
my
have
diary.
I have worked with the likes of. Excuse me. I have worked with the likes of. You know, everybody always asks who I work with. I'll run down a list of 10 and I'll stop there. So, the late great Natalie Cole, the late great Ntozake Shange, Vanessa
Mm.
Williams, Whoopi Goldberg, Sherry Shepard, Lauren Hill, Erica Badu, Rihanna, which is my very first cover that I got
Hold
with
on, let me see if I can
Rihanna
pull it up.
for
Let me see if
Vibe Vixen.
I know what
And
it is. I know what this. Keep going.
where did I leave off at? Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm.
Um, God, so many more. Um, Kim Cattrall, Sex and the City. Patricia Fields. Oh my God, Jennifer Williams from Love and Basketball, right? You think of Love and Basketball? Yeah. What? Yeah, Jennifer
Yeah, yeah,
Williams.
yeah, 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 yeah. She's from Love and
Um,
Basketball.
Tahiri. So many, so
Ooh,
many, so many, so many.
you just
I'm
gave me a
round. Well,
memory.
I'm well rounded when it comes to who I work with, and all you great people who support me every day and support my business. Y'all are my favorite fans, my favorite stars to work with on the real tip. That's who I am, Marco Hall, fashion designer, self-taught here in Newark, New Jersey.
All right, so Mr. Marco Hall ran it down.
Oh, and my newest find is Brittany Howard.
I want to ask you. So Brittany Howard is that the young lady that you just did the spread?
Yes,
She's beautiful. I love her.
yes.
Um, and so how did that come about?
My client, my friend and client, Mickey Teller from Essence Magazine, a
Hi,
friend of
Mickey.
hers, a friend of hers reached out to her to ask her about me and would I be interested in working with Brittany Howard. And I said yes because I love her because she used to be in a group called Alabama Shake, and now she's doing her own solo project, which is Brittany Howard. Um, and so they asked me to work with her, and it was for the cover of Rolling Stone, the iconic Rolling Stones magazine, which was a digital issue, which you can go online and find it if you want the digital issue and see it, and you'll see my work. So that's how that came about, and now um, we're in talks of working, doing the grant, dressing her for the Grammy. So I'm excited about that. So kicking off the new year right with with her. So we're gonna see how this works out and where this goes.
Now, Marco, I understand. So I am very proud. That's number one. I'm gonna just put the disclaimer out there. I don't share my Marco with everybody. You know that.
Right.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you,
That
baby.
is my brother from another mother.
Sure is. We've been in each other's lives forever.
I be trying to tell the people, well, we from the cradle to the grave. We not near the
Okay.
grave. I'm not claiming that.
No.
But yeah, we have you want. I'm gonna not tell my mother and get no notice that we live because she'll come over here and start typing all types of inappropriate stuff. Why you come get this machine?
No, I need to get over there. I thought about it the other day. I was in Linden.
I'm telling
I
you.
was right by, and I was right by her house too. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah. So I saw that. That is awesome. I also saw the um spread of the young man that you did too. He did a tribute to hold on one second. Hold on one second. So I'm about to bring I want to say his name. So let me get it right. Because he must have realized that she must be a Marco Holland. Um so you do so too much. You're still not slowing down, my brother. Still not slowing down. So let me tell you exactly who it is. I gotta find it. I don't have to find it really because I
What do
just
you,
gotta go here. I'm about to pull it up. Come on now, give me. I got it right here. I want to know what I just want to make sure. I thought it was so dope. Kevin Taylor.
Kevin E. Teller?
Kevin E. Taylor. I see, I done gave that man a whole new name. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Kevin
Yeah,
E. Taylor. That was pretty dope.
yeah. He was being ordained to bishop, and he wanted to do this whole thing, um, becoming bishop, and his whole thing was purple. So, and he wanted to be out the norm of what a bishop would look like and feel like, and he wanted fashion. So I gave him a whole high fashion moment of becoming a bishop. So I took him out completely out of his comfort zone. I put him in things he would never probably wear in his real life. So I just wanted to give him a look and feeling of being in his great, achieving his greatness besides his bishopship. So in
Right.
fashion,
Okay.
yeah.
So I do maybe it works this way then. So yeah, I do I thought that was pretty dope. I love the spread. I love the fact that, and now to hear the story behind it. It always makes perfect sense. And then I do have to say that you do have a way of taking people out of their comfort zone anyway.
Right.
And that normally you go to Marco Hall, you ask him for something. Let me tell you guys, there's a uniqueness about Mr. Hall, right? Mr. Hall, I've never seen it done anywhere before. Okay, but then they show the other one. Child, this thing is playing with me today. So I didn't see. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this thing right. So,
Because look, your
um,
name is Marco Hall on that page.
it is, but they won't let me type your name in the second spot. So I was just gonna just put our names together. I'm over this already. I'm ready to get. I gotta focus on this interview because this is you just be all over the daggone place all over the world, and I don't get to um spend time with my good buddy, my good friend, but he
No,
is
no.
here. I do. You know I do. I be going through some things in my life, but we got uh chat April O'Neil's baby daddy. Explain? Explain, please. What is with the eyes? Explain for me, please. Hey, AOBD. I just want to say hi to some of my family that stopped in. Hey, laugh always. Thank you for joining us. Um, Thank you for this. So you, thank you for this. Yeah, you want to be a part because you're already part of the squad. So we're the SNU, and we came up with that yesterday. So I might have to put you on down there. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that in the comment. Okay, so back to us. For why did that disappear? This ain't supposed to be happening. So back to you, sir. So I do understand that like you are very, very busy.
Yeah.
And that you have worked with some great people. I want to say the best person that I feel and that I always thank you for giving me the opportunity to even be in her presence. A lot of people really don't understand. When you get to be around greatness, you just like, was I just there? So Ntozake Shange, please tell the people about Ntozake.
Oh my God. I don't know where to start. If you ever met her, you'll never forget her. She was, and she still is a light in my life. She still is a guiding force in my life. She taught me so much. She showed me so much. She guided me. She was her art. So if you ever read For Color Girls Who Consider Suicide When the Rainbow Was Enough, or read any of her books, everything she spoke about, she spoke her truth. She was just an amazing person, and she didn't mix her words. She gave it to you raw, uncut, unfiltered, and you wanted to hear what she had to say. You want to live in it. You want to bathe in it, and I am so forever eternally grateful for everything she ever given to me and put in place. And it was, you know, how I met her was my friend Claudie Sloan was her
Oh, where's
caretaker. Well, actually, it was her sister who became her caretaker when she got sick. But he called me one day and said, "Marco, I want you to meet me at this address in Brooklyn. A friend of mine, and I want you to do something for her. I'm not going to tell you who she is. I just want you to come meet her." And when I walked in, I almost passed out because it was Ntozake Shange. Like who don't know who Ntozake Shange is? If you're an artist or some type of artist, you need to know who she is. And it was like love at first sight. And I dressed her for 10 years straight up until her death. I dressed her. I created her look. I created her whole style, her whole image. From the time we met to the time till she left this earth. But she was an amazing friend. Spent every weekend in Brooklyn with her. Like it was just like her home was my second home. I was there every chance I could get there. I was there just to hang out, and I brought Suzanne and a few other friends who I thought
Survivor Speaks?
Survivor Speaks, who I thought
Say
would
that.
she would appreciate and that would appreciate knowing who she was, the real her, not just through her books and through her work, but knowing who she was as a person. And she respected them and they respected her, and it was a wonderful, wonderful union. So
I have a picture of me and Miss Intozaki. So Tyler Perry redid, he did a movie about the book she wrote for Color Girls When the Rainbow Isn't Enough. Well, I hope I didn't jack that up. I probably messed up
yeah,
now.
yeah, you did.
So
It's all right. But and his was for colored girls.
his was just for Color Girls, but it was whatever.
Based off of
Yeah, whatever. But when you meet somebody that has so much history, so much culture, has done so much to the culture and to art,
and for women.
for yeah, let me not leave that one out. And for women, um, to be around greatness like that, it is something else. She was a wonderful person, and so
If,
she was in a wheelchair, and she would say to me, "Come here, you so pretty." Thank you. And I say, and that's an honor to me because she doesn't speak to everybody. In my observation,
does
she
it?
had people around her, and I'm like, okay, so she don't speak to everybody. Okay.
No.
I feel honored. Um, I want to just thank you for that, that experience. I wish that a lot more people were able to, spend time around Intozaki. And oh wait, hold on. Now, AOBD, I'm just getting ready to bring this up here because you my boy. And I think I owe you this one. Okay, so let's see. I think I owe you this one. So he said he's looking for men's fashion. Look at his now AOBD, is this a joke or you really looking for some fashion, sir? Me and him go at it all the time because it's a long story. I'm not going to say it again today because I say it all the time. You looking for fashion for real, AOBD? I'm not. Are you just you just trying to hijack the show? It's like no, that's my boy. So if you're looking for high fashion, you're looking for fashion. Not just say Mr. Who I love. We gonna make sure y'all know where to find. I had told.
You can go to my Instagram page. It's called Why Men's Wear on Instagram.
Oh,
It's
so
all
see,
my
man,
whole
that's
Why Men's Wear was my whole menswear line.
So that's
Why?
what is that what that's what the I'm gonna ask because I don't know. So is that the project? Is Yancey still a part of?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
tell you guys who Yancey is in 1 minute. Okay. So give me the info so I can put it here in the chat.
Why Men's Wear?
Why and then just men's, all one word.
Men's Wear. Yep.
No, I'm talking about the. So why space men's wear?
No, it's all together. Why Men's Wear?
That's
all
what
together.
that's what I'm talking about. Why men's wear on IG?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So why men's wear on IG?
Yes.
On Instagram. I don't have nobody, none of my mods are here yet. I don't think except I'm Nightbot. And he's supposed to go up. Lord, if FFS joined this, he is going to have my. I told him I was turning, but see, I got it right because we started this interview and nobody's here, so I'm good. FFS, I'm good. So yeah, you said you driving ALBD, okay? You serious? You don't know how to dress? I'm not. Okay, AOBD, we got you. Survivor Speaks got you. All right, you driving. I got the information for you. Okay, we're gonna get you together. All right, all right. So like I said, I did notice that Ntozake didn't speak to everyone, so I was honored. And so now I'm going to just jump right into the information that you just gave us, the why men's wear. I had no idea that you guys had actually. Why when I take that off? Why does the name go away? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Well, anyway, I did you. So Yancey, you and Yancey, and is it you and Yancey? That's it.
That's it.
Okay, so Yancey is or used to be the hairstylist to Whoopi Goldberg on From the View. And there's so much to Yancey. He has his own hair studio. He's awesome. He's brilliant. I love him. He's funny, as you know, but he's always minding his business. But it is what it is. So they have the why men's wear now available on Instagram. You can go to Instagram to see the page. Other than that, he is Marco Hall across all platforms that he decided to sign up for as of now. Some of the things he's implementing now, Survivor Speaks had told him a long time ago, and I'll be looking like, oh, I told you that before. You ain't listened to me. But I see you. All right. I ain't mad though. It's like, no. So, you worked with what is that crazy lady's name?
Just a lot of them.
Don't we know? So I'm talking about I thought I had a CD around here somewhere she gave to me. The backup singer for Patti LaBelle. What was her name again? And I don't mean to be disrespectful. Sarah Dash. She is a legend. And I'm asking you questions for.
She wasn't the backup singer. She was a lead singer. They was in the group LaBelle.
I know they was in the group LaBelle, but I always thought Patti was in front.
She wasn't a backup singer. They were all leads. They all sung lead, but Patti sung most of the leads. They all sung lead, but she sung most of the leads. in LaBelle.
Okay. All right. And so I
She was
remember
like
when
Destiny's Child. She was like they like Destiny's Child. They all sung lead at one
they could
point,
all sing lead. Hmm.
but Beyonce just was the face, the main face.
Oh, okay, so Patty was the face.
Yeah,
And
basically.
still giving face at right now at this
Right.
age
At
that she
70, at 80
is.
years old. Yes.
Yeah, still giving face. Hold on now. I gotta stop the show for 1 minute. Hold on. Chloe Alberts. Hey Chloe, how you feeling today? All right. So Chloe Albert says the idea. So Chloe doesn't have a filter. Uh,
What did she say?
Chloe, thank you for the thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super
Did
chat.
she say vagina infused menswear?
No, she said Viagra infused menswear. Thank you so much, Chloe, for the 199. And I understand FFS explained to me that he tried to order a filter and they didn't have none. So I thank you. She's a fool. How you feeling, Chloe? In other words, how you feeling? Because she has been sick. So I mean, yeah, Chloe, you got me up here with my tongue tied because I just can't even. So Chloe, how are you doing? Just let me know in the chat so we can move on here, and I'll see how you're doing over there. I don't like the fact that this name is not staying where it needs to be. It's sitting on my nerve. So you work with Sierra Dash. I was there for that whole thing for the
Rock
what
and Roll
was
Hall of
that?
Fame.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for what's it, the Beatles?
Rolling Stones.
Well, where I'm getting the Beatles from? Anyway,
I,
for Rolling Stones. And then you worked with someone recently though. Wasn't it for the Rolling Stones or the Beatles? Somebody I saw it.
this
It's,
Rolling Stones was Brittany Howard for the Rolling Stones magazine.
also, she was in the Rolling Stones. Got it, got it, got it. See, I'm a little off. Yeah, I know. I'll be listen. I'll be trying to do what I do, but yeah, sometimes it is. So let me see so what I do want to ask you, because in this climate today, we love Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I don't. Rihanna is, for her to be a billionaire, because she's a billionaire. I think she's so down to earth, so humbled. Reminds me of the person that's on the screen, Mr. Hall. Um, so he gave a rundown of 10 people. You guys, a lot of you weren't here. I'm going to have him do another rundown of some of. Um, okay, Chloe, I am so glad to hear that. I do worry about you daily and pray for you. And when I don't see you, it's a little nerve wracking, but I'm glad you're here today. And so, I think Rihanna is brilliant. Love me some Rihanna. And to see her growth from who she was when she first came out, and that was Mr. Hall's first
Cover.
magazine cover. It was of Rihanna. And so to see, and now she is Rihanna, the billionaire with the Fenty brand, and she has the lingerie brand out, Savage by Fenty. So like, how was it working with her for your first magazine cover?
It was cool. Lisa Montoya is the person who pulled my looks for her, and it was wonderful. And it's so funny because I just saw Lisa came to my show for New York Fashion Week. She had just came back up here from where she's lived in L.A., and she was like, we were supposed to keep continuing. I didn't want to work with her no more, and because I didn't like her management. And now look at where she at. I said, well, girl, listen, you shot yourself. You shot us both, I guess, but it happens. It
Well,
happens.
I'm pretty sure, like, if
It was, timing is everything. So, at that time she wasn't, it was just something to do. So,
it, it,
and it was something that was done, and it happened. It was an impact, and it gave her fashion cred and street cred as that style girl, that it girl for fashion, and that's where she at.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this is a super chat, so let me just get to it really quick. This is Chloe Alberts. Again, anyone can say they work with the Beatles because half of them are no longer getting here with us. So it's cool. Chloe, throw your phone out the window. Um, I was wrong. Throw your phone out the window. Um, and so Chloe is a mess. She ain't got no daggone filter. So yeah, and you know how I feel about that. You already know that I believe that when God moves people out of your life, and I always tell people, God, people are in your life for a season and a reason. When God moves people out of your life, especially when they expose people for who they really are, and they don't mean you any well, it's all water under the bridge. But then it'll be it'll all come back around. Um, so the next person I want to ask you about, can you tell these people that you do prom season? So I'm just gonna just give a little backstory. So he has a season where he makes, prom dresses. And it had got so bad, he had to say, I'm making prom dresses from this time to this time. That's it. You don't if you don't make the appointment, I'm not making a dress. Then it was just too many people.
Right.
And then so he said, you know what? I hate to do this, but I can't keep everybody cannot keep, you know, booking me for prom. I'm going to increase the prices. The mofos kept coming. Now tell them about your prom. See, it didn't make a difference that he increased those prices. Tell them about your prom season and how hectic it is. Tell the people the dates that you when you start prom.
Well,
And
I keep trying not to do prom, so I keep
I
trying not to
know
do
that.
prom. But people's, I've done their previous children, so they feel like if you did the previous child, you got to do this child. 'Cause this is the last child. It's always the last child, but it's never the last child. I don't understand how that works. This is the last child's the last child, but nonetheless, it's something that I became the prom king or the king of proms. So therefore, everybody wants a touch and a piece of it because I kind of give the girls exactly what they ask for, and you get exactly what you want. And and I help you along the way to guide you, make sure that you get what's right and make sure it's good, and you feel great, and you're that special girl, and you're that only girl. So that's my
Exactly.
goal. So that.
Okay.
Don't try to do it no more. I tried to do it last year. I did some. This year I plan on doing many and none, but we'll see.
I don't believe that.
I said we'll see.
I don't believe that those children. I don't. Let me tell y'all something. Mr. Hall made a dress for a young lady, did the measurements and everything. I'm going to tell y'all what's special about him in a minute. Did the measurements for for her and everything. And the young lady lives in Massachusetts. The young lady, I forgot how many hours it is between from where she is to where she is. It's a long drive. She drove down to get fitted and came back. Had her mama drive her back. She was sleeping everything. And the girl had to gain weight. It was so funny. It was so funny. The girl gained weight, and Marco, being who he is, yeah, he was able to get it together, and she looked nice during prom time. And that was beautiful. You know what I do want to talk about? I do want to talk about the older woman that you made her bridal dress. You made this older woman a bridal dress, and it went viral. And then I saw, like, it's very recent that she passed away, and I was like, OMG.
No, She didn't pass away. Her son passed away.
So why would they use her picture up there? Like I thought it said she passed away. I
I,
it,
maybe I have to look again, but I know her son passed away.
when did he pass?
Like maybe like 2 months ago.
I want to say it was earlier than that. I need you to look into that.
I'm gonna have to look
Anyway,
into that.
yeah, because
I'm gonna
I
have to
think
look into that.
I thought I saw that she passed away. Because I was going to ask you how you feel about that, but if you don't know,
I
then don't. We're not going to talk about that.
well, I was told her son passed away. I didn't. I wasn't told that she passed away. I was told her son had passed away.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
now, but now I'm going to check into that for real. But I would feel
yeah,
some type of because Miss Teller was amazing.
she was.
She was an
She
amazing,
was.
beautiful. What she was friends with Diane Carroll before Diane Carroll changed her name.
See, I didn't know that about her.
They
All
did
I know is
they did patches together, and her story is that Diane Carroll did not have um up what was her, she didn't have her own room, and she allowed Diane Carroll to come in her room and be in her dressing room with her, and and she was bothered by her beauty, which she was lovely anyway. So
she was.
and she only used Pond's for her whole entire life. That's all she used on her face was Pond's cream on her face.
You being people. Why was you in her business like that? It's like
That's
no,
what they told
you
me.
probably would. Oh, you probably wanted to know. No, you know, I'm joking. I thought she was beautiful, and it was just crazy how that thing took off and went viral like that. It was everywhere because of that.
Yes,
Yeah, and
and
people
and she
couldn't.
was
He's in the studio. He's in the studio. Where's Sydney? Show the people Sydney.
Sydney's in the
Oh,
front on the couch, minding her
oh,
business.
leave Sydney where she at then. Um, so I thought that was pretty dope when that went viral. And tell the people this story is so cute, y'all. Like I just was like almost in tears. So, what grade was the little boy in? Well, I'm going to tell the story and then let you and ask you the question that I want to ask you. The
Okay.
young boy that you made the jacket for, the little boy
Oh,
that
so my
wow,
girlfriend,
I think he's
my
in a kindergarten, right?
yeah, my neighbor at the time, she had a art class, and one of her young boys, he's a little artistic, um, was to draw every day, and he drew this picture. He drew this picture. She brought it home to me. She said, "Marco, look at this." I said, "Oh my God, this is amazing." I said, "I want to use this print." So to make a dress, I make a dress. She was like, I was like, but I need permission from his mother first. I don't want to just take his stuff. I want his mother to give me permission. So the mother gave me permission to use the print. So in the midst of the print, I decided to create him a jacket of his artwork. So I created him a bomber jacket of his artwork. I created the t-shirt dress, and I created him a jacket of his artwork. And on Halloween, she presented him the jacket. He never took the jacket off. He put it over top of his Halloween costume. That was his Halloween costume for the rest of the night, for the rest of the day. Yeah.
So I thought that was awesome. As a matter of fact, that
And his
is on
father,
your page.
yeah. So his father, it's so funny. His father hit me up. His father was crying. His father actually hit me up, and like his father cried. And
Really?
yeah, his father cried. His father hit me was like, "You really brought me to tears." He said because that's my son, and and I know he's great, and I want him to be great. And I just told his father, y'all do not stifle him. Allow him to draw. Buy him art books. Take him to galleries. Take him to everything that you can think of that deals with art. That's what he loves. Allow him to grow and to thrive in this world. Don't stop his growth. Allow it to grow, and and that's what they've been doing. And the teachers take him to she became his like unofficial godmother. And she would take him to all kinds of art shows, all different art things, theme things, until she moved out of town. But yeah, he's a great young man,
And
beautiful
that's what
young man.
we need that today. And it's devastating to those parents that have children and they're fighting with battling autism. A lot of times, depending on I don't know, your camera it's went black. I don't know if you're still here or not. If not, he'll come back. But a lot of parents don't
Hello.
know how to deal. Yeah, you're black. Oh, there you go. So I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Hold on.
I
What's
hear
going on?
you.
Hello? I can't
I
hear you.
hear you. I don't know. Drop down and come back up. I can hear you fine. Well, a
Hello?
lot of parents, I'm going to talk into. I can't hear. Let me send him a text message to tell him I can hear him, but he can't hear me. Hello? No.
Hold on a minute. Hey, I don't know what's going on.
He is on.
This phone call having started. My phone hasn't started. What's going on with these phones?
So
You hear me?
I'm just in it. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't.
Okay, we hear static. All right,
Okay, you hear me
so
now? You see me? You hear me?
we can hear you, but it's kind of staticky.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Like, could drop all the way off and then come back in. Drop all the way off and come back in. Okay, yeah. Let him reboot because something was going on with his phone. So yeah, I think that it was an awesome thing about what he did for the autistic kid. A lot of times parents have children, they don't know how to deal with it because it's your child. So sometimes it's harder for you. And and that was a reaction that was meant to happen because a lot of autistic kids, they have things that are special about them. You know, Chloe, when he comes back, I'll ask him if she said this. I said thank you for the super chat, Chloe. First of all, thank you for the super chat. When he comes back, we'll ask him if we'll ask the question if. Chloe is crazy. So yeah, hey, watch the rise. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know exactly who you are. Welcome, welcome in, welcome in. You are family. Thank you so much for showing up. Make sure you hit the like. So he's back. Let's see if we can get you still it's what? I don't know. It sounds like and now you even okay, so I don't know, he's maybe the drones in New Jersey is messing with it. So thank you for coming watch the rise. I know exactly who you are. And thank you. Let me see who else is here that I didn't speak to just yet. So let's see, he's trying to come back. No, thank you. Let's see. Margaret, do you think it's on? Okay.
It's
All right,
back.
so it's back. It's back. So there's a question for you. Here it's
Uh-huh.
a serious. She said this one is serious. So Chloe wants to know: is there a single designer who makes boulder holders for women with larger busts, but don't have big shoulders like a linebacker? Chloe get on my nerve. She's asking the question seriously, though. That's what she said.
Um, I don't know if there's bra makers who make bras. Designers just make clothes. I don't know about a large breast of women. Anything can be made for a large breast of women, but as far as holding your boobs up, that requires a good bra or a good foundation. So that has nothing to do with the design. It has something to do with what you do with your undergarments. But there's some designers who can build that stuff inside your clothes, if need be. I mean, I've done it before. It just depends on the large breasts and how much construction that goes underneath the dress. A lot of boning and a lot of all that good stuff. It just depends.
I hope that answered your question, Chloe. I hope that answered
But
your
that's like
question.
But let's go to a place that's getting specialty bras. That's why girls who got large bosoms, bras cost them hundreds of dollars because it's expensive, very
Tell
expensive.
me about it. My daughter is very busty. And so, yeah, instead of like, a lot of women don't know you can't just go and eye a bra on the rack. The right way to do it is to go and let the store measure you so that you will get the right size bra. Um, and because that's why you see people that look like they got four boobs and stuff like that because they're not going and getting fitted. Now, for the larger size breasted women, um, more than likely a store would have to order your bra. So Chloe says, she said they always equate large breasts with huge everything else, and that isn't the case. That is true. When you going into a store, that is true. If you need a dress for the larger breast, everything else is big. I agree with that, and
Well,
that's
only
why
because everything else is big because they're sizing the dress on your bust and not sizing the dress on your waist. They're sizing it on your bust because
Mhm.
they need the cups. If it's a dress with cups and it needs to fit your bust, so it's going to be that way. So there's nothing you can really do about it. So therefore the dress has to be altered because you are large busted. There's no dresses that are made for bust and then you gotta say you're 42 double D and then your waist is a size 26. That's not those measurements. Those measurements don't even go together. So therefore, you have to get the dress bigger and have it altered. That's just how it go. Unless it's custom. So that's why a lot of girls who are big butts get custom dresses so it can fit properly.
the good thing
Otherwise, it's always
about.
gonna be you
Go
always gonna
ahead.
have to go to a cleaners or somewhere to get the dress altered. Always, nine times out of 10.
Marco Hall does not do alterations on other garments and stuff brought from other places. He's just never done it, and don't take it personal. I've heard him tell his mother, "No, I'm not. You went and bought that dress. All right, no, I'm not doing." He doesn't do alterations, and he has every right to be. In a minute, I'm going to have him run down his resume again, and you'll see why. But or just Google him. There's a lot of great work out there. There's a lot of. Sometimes I see people give credit to other people that are. Uh, that's out there that the stars think they have to have, and I'm just like, that is not a dress of theirs. That's a Marco Hall piece, and so um,
Doing an interview.
she's saying, but they do go together because large breasts happens across the board. Okay, so you have your opinion. He gave you what his thoughts were. So, um, I have to give a little background about Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall is the only person that I've ever seen. He First of all, he's an artiste. He was an artist first, and so he went to and in high school. He told them that he wanted to be in the sewing class, and the sewing teacher laughed at him. And where did she tell you to get? I don't want to get that part of the story right. What did she tell you to do?
So in the world, it's not going to need designers anymore. You can just press a button. So you should take another trade up because that's where the world's going to. The world will be computers soon, and they won't need designers. They'll just have to press a button and it'll be made.
So at one point, we started seeing Marco come around, and he would have the sewing machine under his arm. And yeah, it didn't make a difference where he was. They could be fighting all around him, a shootout, everything. He's sitting there sewing because he taught himself. And he's made some amazing things. Tell the people about the recreation you did of Target and the backstory, because I don't want to mess that up.
So I did a collaboration with Target and Vogue. They did 100 years of Vogue, and they asked you to recreate two images from the 20s and the 40s.
I will. I
Either the
can't
20s or,
watch the rise if you want me to. I'm
is it the
sorry.
20s?
My last question. I'm sorry.
It's either the 20s or the 40s. I can't remember. And I recreate everything using Target products from the bathroom, from kitchens, from bathroom towels, curtains, hanging wall ornaments, notebook. What's the thing for holding notes? just all the household stuff, all
Binders.
the household products and stuff like that. And I created these dresses for them for their exhibit they have in the museum, the Tesla Museum in Manhattan. And it also stays a show for Fashion Week. Yeah, that's what we did.
So it's a great thing, and it's an honor when someone reaches out to you, and you can kind of like set that up with each other. Um, set up the project with each other. Um, Basically you asking them, I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn that off. So you asking them, what so you could come to an agreement and get the gist of what the project is. But can you tell the people when you found out that you was on the curriculum at FIT and you had no idea that you was on the curriculum at FIT in New York?
Oh well, that. So I was working on a project, and
I was
my
there.
and an associate of mine who was trying to do PR for me, her assistant who goes to FIT came in screaming and yelling, "Oh my God! Guess what? Guess what? We had to pick designers to follow and to study, and Marco's one of the designers. He's one of the designers. I tried to get him, but she wouldn't let me get him because I knew him. And so I was on a curriculum, and then my friend, who's a stylist, went to teach a class. And as she walked into the school, she sees the kid who had me with this whole um, cork board with all stuff about me, my work, and all that stuff for her presentation. So yes, for the year of 2013 to 2014, I was on the curriculum at FIT.
It was quite amazing.
Yeah, to be
Whoever,
self-taught and then went to school. Yeah.
if I and wait a minute though, and then you started did you teach at FIT, or where are you teaching at? Because I know you're doing some teaching now. You added that.
I teach at the Newark Fashion School, Newark School of Fashion Design, which is powered by Parsons. I used to do
Hmm.
an after school program there, and in the coming year, I think I'm going to also become a full time teacher, just to take away to learn, just to step away from custom for a minute to find some balance. So we'll
I
see.
totally,
I'll
I
keep y'all
totally,
posted. I'll
I
keep y'all
to,
posted on that.
I totally get that.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, what I just did was I'm sharing. Let me see if I could just. This is Mr. Hall's IG. How do I make this bigger? I wanted to do, okay, you know what? I probably can do it like this. So this is the what is
Rolling Stones.
that's
Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Stone. What is her name?
Brittany Howard.
Brittany Howard. This is something that he just did for Brittany Howard, and it's in the Rolling Stones. Um I don't know if you have anything here. So this is I love this. I love this. I think you got the look that you were going for. And
Yeah.
probably with just a little more. Tell the people what look you were going for with this hair. I
Oh,
think
it's just big. This was just me blowing my hair. I was just picking my hair out, and I like the picture.
no, but you told
But
me that
but
you
but
you
that
were
but
chat. Go
but that would
ahead.
well. This is not the channel of Frederick Douglass because I don't have the
Okay.
part in my hair. But Frederick Douglass was my inspiration for growing my hair back. When I started growing my hair back,
Yeah.
Frederick
So we
Douglass.
have.
But that's outgrown the Frederick Douglass moment now.
So he told us about the pastor that he did style, and to get him out of his comfort zone, so he didn't dress him. I mean, the bishop, so he didn't dress him like a bishop. And this is one of the um, this is the cover,
Yeah,
right?
reimagining Bishop.
Reimagining
That's what.
Bishop, right? And so this is the cover. And I wish I could take those comments down, but anywho, so that is the cover, and then I'm just showing them some stuff. And while I am showing them some of your work. This is pretty dope. Now, is this from the Y menswear collection?
No, it's just I did a series of puffer coats last year, and so people been asking for them back, so they're back and they're on
Mhm.
sale. So puffer
Okay.
coats, series of puffer coats. They're not no two are the same, so you can never find. There will never be a double. You might see another camouflage one, but the inside lining will be different. But they are reversible. Every last jacket in the room, so you can wear. So you get a 2-for-1 moment. So there's three lengths. That's that's the waist length. Then there's a 3/4, and then there is a full length to the floor. So you get three for one.
All right. And
Two
then
for
there are some other things that I'm not putting that one up.
yeah, keep
Um
on going by.
so Marco has done so much. I mean, anything you see, the thumbnail of mine, the thumbnail I put up, he made those fashions. That's some of the things that he made. Um so for the cover, um and so this is Miss Deborah Cox. Now, what tell us about this, the
Well,
ambassador
Ambassador Magazine
magazine.
is Ambassador Magazine is a story on her because she's doing the Wiz. So the whole spread is inspired by the Wiz. So we got her in the gingham like Dorothy. Then we got her dressed almost like in browns for the what you call it? This is the yellow brick road you see right here. It's like the Emerald City. So we dressed her in the theme of the Wiz. And so if you have to see the spread, if you go through, you have to go through the spread. You can see the whole thing. Yeah.
So boom boom out here showing love just to the game. $10 to the game. Thank you so much. Boom boom. You know who boom boom is.
Oh.
You know who boom boom, but that's Sharonda.
Hey, baby.
She don't do social media like that. So she got a wrench by. That's why she's boom boom. She don't play around with social media. She here, but she not. I thought this was pretty interesting.
That's the part of the
That
that's her playing Dorothy.
that's Deborah Cox. She looks so different in this picture.
Yeah, it's the braid.
Wow. You know what? I had the honor of meeting Deborah Cox at a function with Mr. Marco Hall, and we were there with Ntozake Shange. Um, I have the picture of me, her, and Ntozake Shange. Yay, but I won't put it up here because somebody had done. I had a little more hair on my head at that point, but it wasn't too much. It just was like I just needed to go get a haircut at the time. So I had, like you can see, and my makeup wasn't right, so I'm not showing that picture. Because they should have blend all, but they didn't. Sharonda said, "Hey," um, and so we have I don't know if you have any fashions that you would like to show, but there is some things that I'm trying to get to that I want to bring because I want to show um you know who was that on the runway? Yeah. Um so I want to I love this. I love this. So I'm gonna be quiet and let this it should play. We should be able to Oh, it's not letting the sound come. Oh, I know why, y'all. Sorry.
Newark shaped it is because it's a plethora of people, and
I'm
everyone
gonna
has
restart it. I'm
they do
sorry.
their own thing. Newark has their own sense of fashion and style. So the Newark Museum has
I'm
been a
sorry.
great inspiration to me. They've allowed me I've done now 2 shows here. 2 major shows. I did one for Newark Arts, and then I did another one outside where I took over the outside of the building of the Newark Museum, and that was amazing. And now we're here about to do Newark fashion in the museum, and I'm grateful.
Very exciting.
Yeah,
Really exciting.
yeah.
I love that. I love that for my friend. I love that for my friend. He's so talented. So the thing is, I was supposed to be. Hold on, let me just take this off the stage because I need to. I need you guys to understand what I'm about to say and how important that it is. So Marco self-taught. Oh, they're gonna put something new on YouTube, child. But I like it. It gives you like I guess it's a goal of how many members you want. That's I'm just telling. Let me stop talking YouTube. So Marco, it's amazing to see him create. And I have been telling. I don't care what he say. He can say what he want to say. I have been telling him long time ago. You need to show the world how you create. I do have a video because I took a video myself, and I probably can find it in my phone. But you know, my other
But it was one on my phone. One on my Instagram. You passed right by.
of you create. Oh, some okay. So I was. It was the one I took was funny because it was funny.
Right.
But let me see. Let me go on here. I passed it by.
It passed it by.
I passed it, but where did I pass it by? And it's just showing it. I don't this. I see a dog leash. Why?
It's me on my knees actually.
I know. Oh, yeah. I know. I know when you are. I know. I know what it looks like, but I don't see it. I'm trying to figure out when was you on your knees?
It's back up.
I'm about. Let me bring it up because I'm not going. I'm gonna just bring it on over.
And I'll have to end this soon. Have a party to be at. Supposed to be there.
No problem at all. Cause you know, I got to get my daughter, and then they, you know, I support flesh.
Go back
is
up.
Going to.
Go, keep going. Go. Gotcha. Go back up towards the top. Right there.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, right. So I want to show this. They're both. It's the same thing, or
yeah, it's the same
this
thing.
one is clearer. Okay, it's the same thing. I do want to ask you a question before you get out off here, and I'm going to ask it in a very because I thought the time that we had I thought it was supposed to be long, but it's okay. I know you be booked and busy, and it is what it is. So before I ask you that question, so I wanted you guys to see that because Marco is just not a fashion designer. So, you know, you go pay all that money for clothes that you have to go and then take and get adjusted. Those designers don't make their own clothes. Anything Marco Hall, he makes right there. The video you saw, that's how he makes all of his designs. It is fascinating to see. It is something that's worthy. Now I know you did some documentaries. Mm-hmm. We need a Marco Hall on a grander scheme because, like, people just do not understand. You know how great you are.
That's coming in the new year. My.
Okay.
I'm going to do a whole YouTube of a day in the life of Marco Hall. So it's gonna be a whole YouTube.
That should be very. I don't know why that keeps going away, but that should be very interesting. But I have a question to ask. You can decline it. Or it's just say I don't really get into it. So Marco teaches. He likes to educate, you know, children. Like he's by a college where, you know, he gives you know, children a chance to come and, you know, be in the studio, watch how he interacts with clients. Sometimes they may have a project done. So where he is now, he's in the back. His showroom is in the front. He'll let the kids come, and so that they can get in stuff on their projects and stuff like that. He does a lot. He does a lot for the city. I really wanted to put up the jacket of the little boy. I really wanted to do that. So I'll just keep scrolling to see if I see it before I know you have to go. And so I do have questions. So Marco Hall is the protege to, not the protege. What is the girl? She's your
She is my
uh
mentee.
she's your
My
what? Your
mentee.
mentee. Yeah. So he's the mentor. He is the mentor to one of Diddy's daughter-in-laws. Not stepdaughters.
No,
Is she?
Diddy's one of Diddy's. She is the sister to Justin.
Uh, she's Justin's sister. So that Diddy's stepdaughter
No,
when
she
they
never
was.
married. Her mother never married him.
Oh, she didn't. Okay, so in that regard, you get me together.
Right.
How is she holding up? Anyway, how is she? I mean, has that affected her? She's so dope. She's dope.
She is still
Like
fantastic. So she's
with
growing.
nothing. Right. Okay.
Her career is growing. She's not only just doing her music, but she's also doing her fashion, and it's been good for her. She's learning and she's gotten more skilled, and she is moving forward.
I have to show the people something. Let me tell you something, and this just caught me so off freaking guard. So off freaking guard. How beautiful is this? And people probably like, what? Why? What are you talking about? What? This young lady here is a international model. International. I'm going to take the first half of the story. It's very short, and then Marco can kind of fill it in. So I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm modeling at the time. So of course, people see me. I'm out and about, on red carpets, and I was getting cussed out by Marco. Where you at? The people waiting to call down. They want to interview you. Where the hell are you at? Listen, I'm coming. All right. So this is Nana. So happened to be in Elizabeth to stay, from Elizabeth. I don't live there anymore. And Nana's mom stopped me like, hey, my daughter wants to model. I hear that all the time. Like if a girl asks me that they want to model, first thing I do is go to what's your Instagram page? Sweet Pussy Pauline. You need to change that. That a real a person is not going to, or somebody they don't want to book Sweet Pussy Pauline unless your mother named you that. That's the first thing you need to do, and then go on your Instagram and clean up your Instagram. Because a lot of people don't realize what you put out here on the ether. Like if somebody wants to contact you, they're gonna go by that.
Sure do.
So if you don't care whether or not somebody sees you there right now, there is the thought that being negative and going viral for doing stupid-ish will get you somewhere, and it may. But when you want to work for these larger companies, regardless of whether you model or not, it could be something else that they see and they want. But when they look at your Instagram, it's like, all right, so I'm a brand, but if I put you out there in front of my brand and they look you up, that's going to be I'm going to lose money. They're not going to put money on you. So my first question for Nana's mother, because I grew up with her, and I said, does she really want to model? Or is it one of these things that people just like, does she want to just be Instagram famous? Because they have some models that are Instagram models, and in the field where I was modeling at, like, I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. I don't like to knock anybody down. People got to start somewhere, y'all. Yeah. She's a model. Yeah, okay. On Instagram. How much Instagram paying her? All right, so Nana, I said, so are you sure that your daughter's serious about wanting to model? She said, yeah. I said, okay. Take her to Marco. She said, I said, you take her to Marco. I don't want to mess up the timeline now. This is where you take the story, sir.
Anyway, she came to me. She came to me. I put in one of my shows. For my show, one of my friends said, Marco, she got it. And I was like, okay. So we took her, we brought her, me and Yancy and Tanika, who's one of my makeup artists. We took her and got her together. We did a photo shoot with her. And she just put pictures online, and her agency saw her, and uh, model management agency saw her, and they asked could they work with her. She started working with them, her,
That was on a
and
Friday, right?
right. No, this is before that. Then they
Okay.
started sending her on go sees, and she went to this agency called Hero.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
saw her. They saw her. They liked her. She went. She was on her way home. They got a call back. They asked her to come back. As she came back, they was like, do you have your passport? She was like, no. They said, why? She's like, why? Because Prada wants to book you for their show, and they need you in Paris today. So they went and got her a passport. She left New Jersey. She left New York with nothing but the clothes on her back, her purse and the clothes on her back to go to Paris to walk for Mucha Prada for Prada. And that's how her career got started. And now she's all over the world, and she worked for everybody.
I mean, I one day I pulled up Bloomingdale's. I said, God, Dad, going nah. So I reached out to her mother because before my dog passed away, we used to playfully argue online about the dog because she said I used to be harassing my dog. So anyway, such a proud moment. Such a proud moment to see her in her element. She reached back out to me because I am a licensed realtor. She's like, I want to buy my mom a home. Let's do it. You want me to put it all together like we're going? She said, I want all my family there and whatever. But for whatever reason, she had got so booked. She was so booked and so busy. She asked her little sister to meet with me, and it just didn't go. So it just wasn't the time. And then also because her mother is so picky, she was just saying. I said, so I feel more comfortable you coming and picking your mother's home, since you want to purchase a home with your mother, which I thought was just awesome. And yeah, so she's out there doing her thing. You'll see her, probably won't know her. The beauty about her modeling, though, this is the beauty about her modeling. They don't really want her in hair. So now, like in braids, she can be herself in the braids that she is in. But I saw her in the Ralph Lauren campaign with her regular hair just brushed to the back. That's it. And so Marco has done a lot for a lot of people. He doesn't get the recognition that he should, and that's not what he's looking for. He doesn't care about that. He doesn't care about a celebrity. If you're an everyday man or woman, he's going to treat you exactly the way he treats them. But they are of a higher standard when it comes to what they're doing. They're all over the world, like, showing his fashions, even when they don't want to tell that I'm wearing a Marco Hall jacket, and they go on a TV show and they're like, oh, the jacket is fab. Where did you get that from, Jason Derulo? Oh, no, I styled myself. I saw it and I bought it. Really? Okay. When he won't even give his stylist credit. The jacket you got on, sir, your stylist didn't even come for that jacket. That was Mr. Hall's personal jacket that he had just made for himself. But anyway, it is very fickle in that industry in that way. But this is probably, I'm sure Marco has a lot of different, how can I say this? Like feelings that are about being, this is one of his favorite moments with Nana, because she turned out to be awesome everywhere, doing her thing and all of that. And I'm going to, when I do close the show out, Marco's getting ready. He's getting ready to go. Somebody just up the block.
It is up the block. It is up the block.
Ain't
Yes,
nobody knows about.
I have
I'm up
a
the
event with United
block.
Way.
Yeah,
Look,
so I'm up the block.
I'm trying to get
So
them to sponsor me some monies.
somewhat.
I said I'm doing a United Way. I'm trying to get them to sponsor me some money. Okay.
Oh, some money. I thought you said something else. I was going to say don't you do it. But so you can find Marco Hall on all social media sites. That's Marco Hall. And he's also Marco Hall Fashions on Insta. And are you Marco Hall Fashions anywhere else?
I'm Marco Hall on anything. Marco Hall Designs on X. LinkedIn. Marco Hall Designer. Yeah, on LinkedIn and what else? Yeah, that's it.
So I
But
want to
everything
let
is
y'all.
Marco Hall.
I want to let y'all know real briefly. He's the reason why I have arthritis. Look how he's looking like him.
God gave you arthritis, not me, girl.
He's the reason.
Yeah.
He's the reason why I can't wear heels no more. Cause you out here, I'm modeling. I'm doing my own thing on the side, and I'm modeling. With Marco. Uh, People don't realize that. I started. I knew Marco. Marco made me a dress, a skirt. Excuse me, that I still have in the closet. I was in school. But I did not start my modeling career with Marco, and that's the first thing people thought. That was
Nah.
not it. But of course, why wouldn't I? So yeah, I mean, it was such a dope experience. I have so many memories. I do want to ask you about this question because I was telling them the story when you text me, bitch, and I'm like, what? Where you at? I'm at work. What happened? You in a New Yorker. Really? So yeah, I
Full
still have the
page.
physical. I have the physical full page. I have the physical copy, and I did have that put on glass. Um, and so I was a part. I was a visitor.
Was guess.
A visitor at the show. I was a guest. I wasn't part of the show, but yeah, the guy like he really, really loved me. But how did that make you feel, Marco? That me being I know I was fabulous that day. I know I had my ball head, I had my Pradas on, just I was fashionably late walking up there in Marco Hall. How did it feel when you saw the photo in the New Yorker? Because I didn't believe the guy. So you saw it better than I did, before I did.
Right. I gagged. It was just wonderful to see. Since you wasn't a part of the event and you took over the event by being in the New Yorker, a full page, and the person who even gave the event wasn't even in the
She was
magazine.
they did a little sketch, that little funny sketch where they don't finish it
Yeah.
all the way. So I
Yeah.
mean, it was an honor. That was an honor, and me and Marco have worked together. And we've done so much, and then I decided to retire because that's I had really only signed up to do one show. It turned into a lot of other things, and then yeah, I retired from that. Then Marco was making Marco was creating fashions for my dog. And so I am going to put this video back up because I just saw that on her video. I'm sorry. Her video, I have to redo it. It has some song music in it. And I wasn't monetized when I created the video. But when I got monetized, for some reason or another, I just saw it. So anyway, you'll be able to see the fashions that he created for our baddie. And other than that, if you want to find Mr. Hall, contact him, get in his DM. If you need something
Yeah.
serious about, whatever it is that you need to make, contact Mr. Hall on the pages that he gave you for menswear and at Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall, I want to thank you for taking this time to come to converse with me.
We must do
Um,
this again sooner
we
than later.
we have to catch up. We have to catch up. Keep catching up. I'm going to call Jeanette and tell Jeanette that go look on YouTube. She'll know how to work it. Don't worry. She don't know how to work it. She's like, oh, wait, how I push it? I can't get on the thing. But yeah,
Good.
Marco was on. I'm gonna tell Ebony to show her. He was on the thing. So Marco has accomplished a lot. Before you go, please tell the people. Some of them were not here when you originally told them. Give them 10. Give them 10.
Well, my list of, because everybody seems to want to know who I work with. So 10, here's 10. I'll give you all the live people. So it's Erica Badu, Jill Scott, Vanessa Williams, Whoopi Goldberg, Sherry Shepard, Vivica Fox, Alicia Keys, Rihanna, of course. Uh, shit. Who we at? Where we at? That's 8. Lauren Hill. Um, oh my God. Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City. Uh, um,
Oh,
Brittany Howard, which is now in the Rolling Stones. If you get the Rolling Stones magazine or digital issue of Rolling Stones, Brittany Howard, you'll see my work there. Who else? Jennifer Williams from Love and Basketball. Tahiri from Love and Hip Hop.
ooh, that's a memory. That's a memory
Let's
right there.
let's
Ooh.
God, Lee. And so many more. So many more. Yeah, I can't think right now. Oh, Lala Anthony. Oh my God. Gabrielle Union. How did I forget that? I did her whole movie.
What was the one that came there from? I don't want to say his name. I don't. But the
And
Changing Faces, I think she was. She came there. She was doing something, trying to come back out.
yeah, yeah, I can't think
Hmm.
of her name right now. Yeah, huh. And the guys, Rotimi, he did Bobby Brown. Who the guy who played Bobby Brown?
I forgot his name. His face is in my head. I just want you to
Well,
give them 10.
the guy who did Bobby Brown, and God, Jason Derulo,
Mm,
and a few others. Yeah, there we go.
right.
But that's a
So,
list of.
yeah. So thank you for being a part of some of my most iconic moments
And
as
Suzette
well.
Green, of course.
But you stop. That was not my name. That was not my model name.
Suzette Michelle.
Stop. I don't like to even use my real name because Jaguar Johnson, right? No, she don't got such a stain. That's her middle name. I said, yeah, no, me and her no relation. I don't know her and I don't like her. But anywho, thank you for being uh
A
creating
beacon.
so many a beacon of light. Look,
A
you
beacon.
know,
Thank you.
uh, don't go that far. So thank you for providing me with some iconic moments that I will never ever ever be able to forget or be thankful enough for. um I had a ball. You keep saying Tahiri. Every time you say Tahiri, I remember that. I remember that we had a time that night that was a very, very that was fun. I wasn't used to, I don't really hang out like that, but I'm gonna get on off here before he remembers something and I have to go in his mouth when I see him.
I love you. I gotta go. Look, I'm out
Yeah.
late.
Goodbye. I'm about to go bye. Bye, Marco. Talk to you
Bye,
later.
everyone. It's so
Love
wonderful. I'll talk to you. I love you to death, and I will talk to you
y'all.
soon.
All righty. All
Bye.
right. Bye bye. All right. Ooh, but and they got him on the screen and not me, y'all.
Sydney girl.
So I'm gonna get ready to head on out. That was Marco
You
Hall.
okay?
Like I
Want more
said, you
food?
can find him on
Want
Marco
some more
Hall
food?
on all social media platforms under Marco Hall Fashion Designer and why menswear. And so I'm gonna have Marco come back and we'll do this again. Um, he's an icon. He has so much to do. I mean, if you want to see some of his work, you can just put his name. You either go to his Instagram pages or something like that, or you can go to Google because Google probably has more. Um, and he's very humble though. All the work that he's done, all the people that his shop is in Newark, and you have people that actually come there. Natalie Cole, she came, she saw somebody modeling a dress, a plus size model. She wanted the dress. And so she came, didn't tell him she was coming. Somebody else knew, him and was like, he is in the store. And when she came, he was shocked. So just a lot of iconic moments, just a lot of surprises. and things like that. And I'm grateful to, have Marco in my life, as, a brother of mine. He's been here for a while. Chloe Albert, thank you so much for that hand clap. We'll bring him back on another day. I just wanted to make sure that I did deliver on my promise, because he's on the go so much. It's just crazy. It would have been nice to find that jacket that he made for that young man. The video is very touching, but it's on his Instagram. I just didn't pull anything. Your Girl Survivor Speaks is fine, but I had to go get some things checked out. And so I rushed here to make sure that I was on time to start the video on time. So thank you all for coming. It wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you to get your mammograms, fill on your boobies, and make sure that you are all right. And men, you do get breast cancer too. I'm just going to put that education out there as well. And don't you ever let anyone come into your house and disturb the peace that passes all understanding. I am Survivor Speaks, and I will see you guys in the next live on these YouTube streets or on Twitter. See you later. Peace.
Full cycle, I just might though, just like a Michael. Mama gone now, I'm thinking death is now we entitled. And it was me versus me, them battles had to fight through. And when you way in the dark, them demons try to fight you. But you can't let them when you gotta see the damn light. Diabetes came from nowhere, messed up whole life. That's what I used to think, my mama helped me out. I got one deer in the sky to make proud, don't count me out. Let's get it started, rest in peace my mama, I don't wanna talk. Fresh fit, who that little nigga, fresh the way he walk. New drip, I'm that one dude creating all the sauce. News flip, you that one do the worker, not a boss. It's safe to say that after all this, I'm standing tall. It's safe to say that after all this, I'm still gon' ball. It's safe to say that after